Welcome to Talk the Talk. Today's guests are magician Trent James, Riverside Brookfield art teacher Blair Jensen, and student Andres Rizzo.
We will be right back with the show after these messages.
Hello and welcome back to Talk the Talk. With us right now is magician Trent James.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm great. Great. How are you?
I'm doing good. How did you get started in magic?
I got started in magic when I was 5 years old after seeing a magician perform at my preschool. I really liked it. I liked the feel of it and the attention and the reaction. And from there, it just kind of like sprouted into what I do today. And I think everyone as a kid is kind of interested in magic, but most people don't stick with it like I did. But I've been able to develop magic so it's cool, I guess you would say.
How long have you been practicing magic since you first saw it?
I started when I was 5 is when I first got interested, but I really didn't get into doing shows and performing until I probably was like 8, 9 years old. That's when I started actually doing shows, getting out there. And then when I was probably about 12 is when I was like, I really like doing this. I want to do it more and maybe for the rest of my life.
Around that time, did you start doing more advanced tricks?
Yeah, I mean, the tricks over the years, my repertoire of tricks have changed. Yes, I do some more advanced, more impressive tricks, I guess you'd say now.
Yeah, is that what makes you different? What makes you different?
I think we're so used to, when we think of magician, we think of old guy, full tuxedo, top hat, maybe a weird mustache. And I think magic can be so much more than that children's birthday party type thing. Magic can be fun and cool for everyone. And I want to create an experience that's not just, look, I fooled you, that's it. I want to create, just a full ride.
Mm-hmm. What was a defining moment where you were like, this is what I want to do as a career?
There's been a few, I feel. There's been a few moments where I'm like, this is cool.
Tell us all of them.
All right. One of the things I thought was really cool, growing up, I always went to, there's these magic conventions, magic festivals. Mm-hmm. I know, it's cool. These festivals that we have, and one is called the Abbott's Magic Get Together, and I grew up going to that as a kid. I've been going for years. And 2 years ago, they asked me to perform in it, and which is huge. For me, I was 15 at the time, and they asked me to perform in it, and I was blown away. And there's 4 nights of shows, and I thought they would give me one of Wednesday night or something, and they gave me the main show and opening it, and that was just so cool. I was blown away. So getting to be on that show with those other professionals, mm-hmm. It was just super cool. And then also freshman year at the talent show here at RB, I got to be in it, and I remember I'm doing this trick with an egg, and at the end of the trick, I crack the egg, which if you saw the trick, you'd understand, which is impressive. And the crowd just you heard a gasp, and it was this cool moment. And I still remember it very crisply.
That was here at RB?
It was here at RB, yeah, freshman year.
Awesome.
And I'm a senior now.
Who were some models, some role models is what I meant. Yeah, influences.
I think I have a lot of influences, and not a lot of them. They might not be magicians. Mm-hmm. I love people like Johnny Carson, Rowan Atkinson, if you know who he is. He plays Mr. Bean. Steve Martin. Those are comedians, and so my show has a lot of comedy in it. So it's a comedy and magic show, which is a little bit different. Those are some of my biggest influences, though, I'd say.
Yeah, who's your age group? Who do you, your demographic?
Yeah. The show, it really can be for everyone, but then I can, I have other types of shows and stuff, and I think my real target audience would be, teens, college market. That's sort of where I'm headed, and more towards adults. And that's just because I like interacting with those people, and I've created my show like at talent shows, performing for my peers, so the show plays very well for that age.
And I heard you have a very elaborate wardrobe. Can you describe that to us?
For my shows, yeah, no, I mean, I think I want to look cool doing my shows, so I have lots of like different like weird colored jackets and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'm not much for the tuxedo and tails, but.
Describe one of my favorite ones, because we were talking about it earlier, was the blue one.
The blue one. It's like an electric blue, like, I don't even know how to describe it, like some of the colors we have going here and back.
Yeah.
Some like, maybe brighter though, I don't know. But yeah, it's trying to like, this hipster trickster thing. I'm gonna keep doing this, by the way, also.
Hipster trickster.
It's a hipster trickster. Yeah, it's just different. But you guys want to see something, because I've been talking about this, so I might as well do something.
Show us a trick.
We have some money here. This is just normal money. It's nothing special. I just had it here for convenience. It's a 1 and a 20. I'm going to fold up the 1 like so, and I will do the same with the 20. And Nick, if you could hold out your hand, I'm going to place this in your hand here. I'm going to go ahead and close your fingers around the money like that. Okay. I'm going to flip your hand over and squeeze the money. Squeeze the money. Now, you've heard of like pickpocketers. They steal your money.
Yeah.
And pickpocketers are good these days. They're very good. Just loosen up just a bit so I can take one of the bills out. Loosen up just a bit so I can take. Squeeze the 20. I have the 1. Squeeze the 20. I have the 1. Now, pickpocketers are so good. They might know you have a 1 and a 20. If they get the 1, they're going to be like, I want the 20, more money. So here's what they do. Watch this. Watch. I just take the 1 and I cover for a moment. You can actually see changes to the 20.
Okay. What?
It's not the cool part. But if I have the 20, that means you must have the. Go ahead, open your hand.
Okay, wait, no.
No.
Like that.
Like
that's
how?
Modern day pickpocketing, folks. That's what it is.
I remember.
So that's what I do.
Oh my God.
That's magic. You just got magicianed.
I remember when we were younger, Trent and I and another friend of ours, we went to the pool and we were coming back. And I found some like money on the ground, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And he's like, "You want to see a trick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And so you took the beach towel, you put it in your hand, and then you put it over there, and then you took it, you opened it, and there was no money, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
And then I ran, I left.
Yeah, I was like, "Can I have it back?" And you're like, "No," and then you left.
Wow.
That was great.
Wow, that was great. What a memory. What a memory. Well, I didn't rob you this time, so that was good.
Yeah.
This has been great.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this break.